Ladies and gentlemen, cinephiles, and devoted followers of the entertainment world, welcome back to the sanctuary of celebrity analysis. Welcome to Whatever You Need. Today, we are not merely scratching the surface of a tabloid rumor, we are descending into a narrative complexity that rivals the most intricate of thrillers. We invite you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and prepare yourselves, for we are about to open the heavy iron doors to a labyrinth where passion, danger, and artistic reinvention collide. Before we embark on this journey into the depths of stardom, we ask that you verify your subscription to our channel. If you appreciate the depth of our storytelling, please press the like button, and for those who wish to support the architecture of these deep dives, we strongly encourage you to click the Join button to become an exclusive member of the Whatever You Need family. Your support is the fuel for our engines. Now, let us turn our gaze toward the storm brewing on the horizon of European television. The digital landscape was recently fractured by a singular, arresting image that sent shockwaves through the global fan base of one of Turkey's most exportable talents. Everyone watching the trajectory of Yaman is currently grappling with the same existential inquiry: what precisely is this actor searching for in the shadows? Is he merely hunting for a new role to add to his repertoire, seeking a fleeting challenge to test his mettle, or are we witnessing an irreversible, seismic turning point in a career that has already defied expectations? Today, we are not here to discuss a trivial, run-of-the-mill update from a film set. We are stepping into a chaotic maze where visceral intensity, the scars of combat, high-octane action, profound betrayal, and a love bordering on the perilous are inextricably intertwined. Yaman has, for all intents and purposes, taken the social media ecosystem by storm with a photograph shared directly from the chaotic set of his latest project, Labyrinth. The image is not one of polished glamour or red carpet perfection, rather, his visage is masked in theatrical blood, his gaze is fierce and predatory, and his posture radiates the heavy, undeniable exhaustion of a man who has given every ounce of his spirit to the camera. Yet, behind the fatigue, there is a resolute determination that cannot be dimmed. This begs the fundamental question: was this merely a fleeting scene captured in a moment of stillness, or is this the unveiling of the new face of Yaman's career? As this monumental project nears its conclusion, the publication of such raw imagery has catalyzed a cascade of new interrogations within the industry. Why has Yaman steadfastly refused the safety net of a stunt double? Why is the character of Kaplan painted in such undeniably dark hues? Why has the caliber of action escalated to such stratospheric heights? And perhaps most significantly, is this series the vehicle that will transport Yaman to an entirely new echelon of global recognition? From the sun-drenched coasts of Spain and the historic streets of Italy to the expansive markets of the United States, Yaman has transcended the label of a Turkish actor. He has metamorphosed into one of the most discussed figures on European screens. With Sandokan, the Turk, and now the enigmatic Labyrinth, we are witnessing a trifecta of personas. 3 distinct projects, 3 divergent souls, and 1 lingering question: is this relentless pace a glorious ascent, or a dangerous test of endurance? As the production schedule accelerates toward its finale, the glimpses Yaman has offered via his Instagram stories articulate a narrative far more profound than a standard filming diary. Covered in the crimson makeup of cinematic battle, bearing the scratches of fictional skirmishes, and wearing an expression that oscillates between anger and exhaustion, these images serve as evidentiary documents of a grueling process. They are testaments to an actor who is stretching the boundaries of his capacity, transforming a mere scene into a visceral experience. The initial signals from the set are unambiguous: this was never intended to be a project taken lightly. Returning as the former secret agent known as Kaplan, the Tiger, in Labyrinth, Yaman is in the midst of delivering what may well be the most physically demanding performance of his life. Intelligence gathered from the production crew indicates clearly that this is not a film that allows for easy days or shortcut filmmaking. It is a tapestry woven from intense action sequences, intricate fight choreography, heart-pounding chases, and a layer of psychological suspense that weighs heavily on the protagonist. Furthermore, it is essential to highlight Yaman's professional ethos regarding the physicality of his roles. He is renowned for his specific avoidance of stunt doubles, a choice that speaks to a desire for total authenticity. As he has articulated in numerous past interviews, he is a thespian who seeks to truly internalize the character's pain, believing that to convey agony or exertion to the audience, one must, to some degree, experience it. This methodology implies that the viewer, sitting in the comfort of their home, will witness genuine physical exertion behind every drop of perspiration, every scratch, and every wound that flickers across the screen. But who is this man called Kaplan? What are his desires and whose existence does he disrupt? It is crucial to understand that Kaplan is not the archetypal, nice guy protagonist we have seen in lighter romantic comedies. He is a former operative of the shadows, a secret agent burdened by a past replete with classified secrets. He is a man who has been betrayed by those he trusted, utilized as a pawn by the system, and subsequently discarded when his utility waned. His public image, his professional reputation, and arguably his very life are being systematically dismantled by an antagonist whose identity remains shrouded in mist. We must also address the Yaman formula of romance and suspense. While romantic entanglements are a recurring motif in Yaman's filmography, Butterfly Labyrinth presents a structural framework that far exceeds the boundaries of typical romantic narratives. In this labyrinth, love is not defined by tender, lingering glances across a crowded room, or the recitation of cliché poetic lines. To love in this context means to escape breathlessly from danger, to refuse capitulation even when wounded, and to risk total annihilation for the sake of the other. According to leaked information from behind the scenes, the romantic sequences in this series are extremely intense, colored by darkness, and emotionally heavy. This suggests that Yaman is opening a new horizon in his acting capabilities, moving away from the light-hearted lover to the tragic, desperate protector. It is a shift that requires not just charisma, but a deep well of emotional vulnerability. Beyond the physical, Butterfly Labyrinth represents a formidable mental examination for Yaman, the Spanish exam. This project marks his first comprehensive experience carrying a script entirely in the Spanish language. In recent interviews conducted in Madrid, he was open about the difficulties, stating that the process was initially daunting. However, like the character he portrays, he attacked the challenge with ferocity, gradually mastering the cadence and nuance of the language alongside the psychology of the character. There are rumors circulating from the set that certain complex scenes are filmed in a single take, yet Yaman, driven by perfectionism, insists on repeating them multiple times to ensure the linguistic delivery is flawless. This has given birth to a prevailing sentiment behind the scenes. Yaman is preparing to become not only an international star, but a truly multilingual actor capable of crossing cultural borders with ease. The official acquisition of the series by Mediaset acts as a clear signal that this project will not be confined to the borders of Spain. Butterfly Labyrinth, destined to reach Italian audiences following its Spanish broadcast, holds the potential to restore and elevate Yaman's popularity to its absolute peak in Europe. The Italian press is already monitoring the project with hawk-like attention. Every photograph from the set that finds its way onto social media is instantly met with thousands of comments and shares, creating a digital feedback loop of anticipation. Fans across the continent seem to agree on one singular prediction: this tiger, this Kaplan, will be one of the toughest and most memorable characters Yaman has ever brought to life. Now, I must turn the microphone over to you, the heartbeat of our channel. We are curious to hear your thoughts on this dark transformation. Do you prefer the lighter, romantic lead version of Yaman, or are you excited to see him in this gritty, action-heavy role? Furthermore, as we continue to expand our coverage of the Turkish celebrity sphere, we want to know, which other Turkish stars would you like to see featured in our deep dive analyses? Hande Erçel, Kerem Bürsin, Demet Özdemir. Please leave your detailed thoughts and nominations in the comments section below. We read every single one. And while you are there, remember that you can support the Whatever You Need team directly by hitting the join button. It is the best way to ensure we can keep bringing you these high-quality reports. Returning to our protagonist, the burden on Yaman's shoulders is immense and should not be underestimated. He is simultaneously navigating the promotion of the Turk for Movistar Plus, conducting interviews for Sandokan, now streaming on Netflix in the US, and enduring the grueling filming schedule of Butterfly Labyrinth. This triple pressure is a pace that would crush many lesser actors. However, Yaman appears to have mastered the art of alchemy, turning this intensity into gold. In each project, he presents a different face, a unique body language, and a distinct atmospheric mood. As the project draws near its final days of production, every new frame and every leaked detail only serves to heighten the suspense. Yaman seems determined to conquer this labyrinth, to dominate it rather than be lost within its twisting paths. There is a palpable truth hanging in the air. This time, Yaman isn't just acting, he is fighting. When Butterfly Labyrinth finally premieres, audiences should not expect a simple story. They should prepare for a journey woven from blood, sweat, resilience, and vengeance. We have reviewed the facts. We have analyzed the truth behind the bloody scenes. We have discussed why Kaplan is no ordinary role. Yet, questions remain. Is he simply playing a character, or is he evolving into something greater? Will this dark role make him stronger, or push him to the brink of exhaustion? One thing is certain, when the premiere arrives, we won't just be watching a TV series. We will be witnessing an actor risking his body, his career, and his reputation for our entertainment. Thank you for journeying through the labyrinth with us today. This has been a special presentation by Whatever You Need. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And once again, for those who want to be part of our inner circle, the join button is waiting for you. Until next time, keep your eyes on the screen and your questions ready. Goodbye for now.